Today we're tackling a topic that hits close to home for many buyers, and that is overcoming buyer's remorse. Please make sure to stick around. Hey YouTube family, Catherine Newman here, coming at you from my hometown in Parrish, Florida. And today we're going to tackle the reality of dealing with buyer's remorse, especially if you bought your home during the pandemic or slightly thereafter. And of course, many of you that bought during that time, you're seeing prices go down, so you're a little nervous about that. Doesn't make you feel good about what you paid. Before we dive in, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you get to tag along on every real estate topic video that we talk about on this channel, as well as the market updates. We're going to talk about what's going on in different markets around Manatee and Sarasota County, and of course, bringing you updates about the communities themselves, what the town has to offer, so be sure to subscribe. So firstly, what is buyer's remorse? Let's check out what old Webster has to say. Buyer's remorse refers to negative emotions such as regret, anxiety, or guilt that consumers may experience after buying an item. Okay, so the only reason I kind of was thinking about that voice is because I have that secretary in my head from, I think, Monsters, Inc. Remember her? So buyer's remorse is typically linked to large purchases like maybe buying a new car, buying a new home, but some people even experience buyer's remorse after smaller purchases like maybe buying a new pair of shoes or another guitar. I can assure you, there is no buyer's remorse over those guitars. Not any kind. So I'm curious, did you feel that twinge of doubt after you sealed the deal on your new home? I'd really like to know what your experience is, so please make sure to comment below. I'd love to hear what those thoughts are. And of course, according to many buyers, both pandemic buyers and, well, just buyers in general, you are not alone. So today, we're going to bust through some of those buyer's remorse issues, and I want to give you some helpful strategies and some tips to alleviate the regret. Why? So you can start living your life again and enjoy where you are. Life's too short to live in regret. Tip number one. So since we know that buyer's remorse often stems from the fear of making the wrong decision, or as the kids say today, FOMWAD. Yeah, I don't think anybody says that. But if you did make the wrong decision during your home purchase, knowledge is your best friend in this situation. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to review the reasons why you chose your home in the first place. Was it the location? Maybe it's near airports, it's close to your job, there is great schools around it. What about the community? Did you like the pool, the clubhouse, or maybe there's a lot of land nearby? Were there any unique features of the house that you love, like the lanai, or maybe the primary bedroom? It's really important to reconnect with those initial sparks of joy when you went through the house in the first place. And it's really good to remind yourself of those initial reasons so that you give yourself permission to enjoy the house and let go of any regret. Let it go, let it go. And tip number two, reaffirmation. So reaffirmation is basically just confirming maybe a fact or maybe a belief that you have. So maybe when you saw the house the first time, or maybe the first several times, you could envision seeing yourself maybe making a great meal for entertaining your friends and family. Maybe you could envision yourself in the kitchen with your kids enjoying, making cookies or something. Or perhaps you made a mental note that you would spend more time out on the lanai and you were going to just relax and enjoy all of the activity outside and maybe just read a good book. I encourage you, decorate your spaces to reflect your personality and make some small improvements so that you can make your home feel like your space. Because as you know, personal touches can transform a house into a home. And those personal touches will always help to reaffirm why you fell in love with the house in the first place. Get that mental picture in your mind again about how you can create really special moments wherever you are in your home, with your family, with your children, with your partner, your spouse. How can you make it just really special? Tip for alleviating buyer's remorse number 3, stay informed. So now that you're in the home already, stay informed about your local market. That will help you to know that you've probably made a well-researched choice, and that can always ease a lot of anxiety. Make sure to keep track of market trends and see how your new home is not just a place to live, but that you also made a smart investment. Because having knowledge about your local market isn't just power, it really is just peace of mind. And make sure to have your real estate professional keep you updated on the communities that are around you and on your community so that you can see the market values and how growth appreciation is happening. Like I said earlier, we are seeing year over year price home growth appreciation. I'm going to say this again. If you bought during or slightly after the pandemic and unicorn years, you are going to, right now, you're going to see home prices trending downward in some of these markets. Why? Well, again, people were overpaying for their homes at that time. During those years, there was such a lack of inventory, and now the market is catching up. We have more inventory. I believe we're 4 months in Manatee, a little over 5 months in Sarasota County, and we're on our way back to a balanced market. So for those of you that were willing to pay thousands of dollars over market price for a house during those years, maybe because you had to, you just really had to move, you needed to move your family, you needed to move from one place to another, you just needed a place to live. For those of you that did during that time buy, it's going to take a few more years for the market to catch up to what you may have paid for your home during that market. Not in every case, but in some. So if that's you, you just have to be patient. And again, enjoy where you are. Life's too short not to just enjoy life as much as you can. And tip number 4, community connection. You guys know I've been talking about community the last few videos because it's so important. So I want to make sure you don't forget to connect with your community.
Besides me. Hey, neighbors. Hi. We have got to get that barbecue on the books, don't we?
Definitely.
That'd be great.
Sometimes just talking to neighbors, participating in any local events, maybe in your community or in the community overall, all of those things can help remind you why the location was a perfect choice. Because community is all about building relationships, creating a support network that makes any place worth calling home. And there you have it. Overcoming buyer's remorse is all about reconnecting with your initial excitement, personalizing your space to make it feel like you, being informed about the local markets, of course, engaging with your community. If you found this video helpful, please smash that like button, subscribe to stay alerted to more videos about all of the markets here on the Gulf Coast of Florida. Remember, every home has its own story, and really now you have the opportunity to start your story. And if I can help you navigate your home selling or maybe your home buying situation, I'd be so honored to chat with you, so make sure to reach out. And now might not be the right time for you to buy or sell, and I'm always going to be very honest with you about that for your situation. Keep smiling, everybody. Keep your chin up. Don't live in regret. It's not doing you any good. It's going to create lots of wrinkles and all that kind of thing on your face. It's bad for your heart. Just like beans. Beans are bad for your heart too. I've heard about that. So I will see you next week.